Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Divine Feminine Energy channel. So today I'm back with another pick a card reading where I'm going to give you some soothing messages to help calm you in times of stress or when anxiety is coming up for you guys. So yes, you can pick one or multiple of these piles. So let's get started. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing some calming messages to help soothe your anxiety and see what it is that you might need to hear if you're feeling a little bit stressed out or anxious, or if this is a video that you might want to come back to at a certain time. We're just gonna see what it is that can really help you during that time to give you a little bit of more calmness. That's the goal here. So first, we're gonna start off with the people who have chosen this beautiful red tiger's eye. So the red tiger's eye obviously is a red crystal which can correspond to the root chakra, and the root chakra deals with our sense of security, our sense of safety. Often when there is a little bit of an imbalance in the root chakra, we can feel a little bit anxious, or we can feel a little bit worried about our physical stability. So this can be financially, this can be in general here in the physical reality, feeling a little bit unstable or feeling a little bit anxious. But to me, this is also the stone of courage. This is feeling courageous enough to go after what it is that we set for ourselves. So this is a beautiful stone that you might want to work with if you feel like some of these things are coming up for you as well. So we're just going to see what is going to be very soothing for you to hear right now. And I'm going to start off with some affirmations. For Red Tiger's Eyes, For Red Tiger's Eye Spirit, what is it that they need to hear to soothe? What message likes to come through for them to soothe some of this anxiety that they're dealing with? Okay, so we have 4 plus 5, which is 9, which actually means like closing out of a cycle. To me, 9s can sometimes feel like also releasing a lot energetically. So maybe that's what you guys have been through, releasing so much energetically that sometimes you might have struggled a little bit with feeling grounded. And I definitely feel like the spirit is saying, okay, we're helping you close out this cycle as well. And you've learned a lot. You've become more resilient. You found more strength within yourself. You found more courage within yourself. And if this has been a cycle of a lot of anxiety or a lot of feeling unstable in your life, I definitely feel something coming to an end here. So that heaviness is going to energetically become less for you guys. If that's something you're worried about, I see a change happening there. And we also have self-expression. Talk to friends, talk to your guides, or talk to family. Yeah, so maybe I'm also seeing for some time, maybe some of you guys have had difficulty with expressing yourself to the right people or feeling heard or understood in the situation that you're in. Regarding maybe what has been making you anxious or worried, it's been difficult for you maybe to find the right type of people who can understand what you're talking about, because I do feel like lots of you are just like me, highly sensitive people, and not everyone understands this. But I feel that the universe is bringing in certain either like people around you that are going to help you, that are going to understand you, that you can talk to. And if that's not yet the case, then they want you to know that you can always talk just out loud, get something out of your system, talk to your guides, or like journal about what it is that you're feeling. It helps to release, it helps to talk about what you're feeling and not suppress it. Can really help with this anxious feeling. To give yourself an outlet is really what I'm seeing. And with this red crystal, I feel like continuing to ground yourself, so continuing to find ways to be in your body, such as like movement, or as well, I'm hearing like grounding, being out in nature, can really, really help you with whatever anxious feelings have been coming up for you guys. So let's see a little bit more for some soothing messages for Red Tiger's Eye spirits. What soothing messages like to come through? Okay. Yes, I love this. So we have prosperity lies ahead in reversed. And this is what I've been picking up on. A lot of you guys might have been a little bit worried about a physical situation, whether that's not feeling very stable in your physical body, dealing with a lot of the energies around you, maybe observing a lot that's going on, or maybe also financially feeling like, oh my God, how am I going to achieve the wealth that I want to achieve? A sense of stability and security is what you guys really are seeking. And it's been quite difficult for you guys because maybe you've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed or anxious about certain decisions or certain movements in your life. But we have this new moon in Aries card, and Aries is a new beginning. So after this time of doing a lot of releasing, maybe Spirit is saying it wasn't a time to start something new because you were doing so much healing, you were doing so much releasing through your energetic body that it's been necessary for you to take it a bit slower, to really invest in that self-care. And I feel like a lot of you guys have been doing that. And you just want to feel that sense of groundedness, that sense of stability, and a bit of that sense of comfort again within your physical reality, and also within your workplace for a lot of you. And I definitely see that there's going to be some sort of new passion, new movement is what's coming through very strong, where you're going to feel more energized and more rooted in, maybe for some of you, like your career or physical environment in general. And I love that Aries card here because to me Aries does again embody a lot of the root chakra energy. And there's also this feeling of courage that's going to come to you. Maybe after a while of feeling very overwhelmed, you're slowly but gradually moving towards a place of feeling more secure within yourself, but not just yourself, also the outside reality, getting more passionate and getting more energized and courageous to take on whatever is next for you. And that is something that's going to come for you guys. More stability in that root chakra, feeling more secure and safe within your physical body, physical reality, and being able to take the right steps towards that. I love it. And let's see some more. What soothing messages do Pawan need to hear? Yes, it's what I was seeing. Clear the energy around you, clear your space. That's what you guys have been going through. You've done so much energetic clearing that sometimes it's been a bit overwhelmed because a lot of you might have been feeling this like in the physical body as well, needed to take a lot of breaks, needed to take a lot of rest, and deeper down you're aspiring to be able to have like these energy levels to move forward towards that next version of yourself, that next beginning for you. And that's definitely going to come in. And your guides are actually giving you some sort of guidance as well through your thoughts, maybe through meditations here as well, to help you get some clarity about what it is that you're going to move forward towards. So let's see one more thing, that what they need to know like right now about this situation. Yeah, you're a natural counselor. Many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. I think this can go both ways. This can maybe be you deciding to give more advice to others. We saw that, like, talk to friends, talk to people around you. So maybe, you're a natural counselor and you're gonna be able, after a time of really building your own energy and feeling more stable within yourself to give back to others a lot more. But maybe this is also you, for a change, attracting people that are going to help you and bring some guidance to you in the situation that you're in. Because for a lot of you, you might have been feeling as if you were going at it alone for a while, which may have been necessary for you energetically, but you're in this area of your area. Why do I say that? Sorry. You're at this point of your life where you definitely feel like you want to connect to people more, and you want people to understand you and talk about certain things with you. And I definitely feel like the universe is wanting to bring that in, and it's gonna maybe fuel you, is what I want to say, with more passion and courage, by connecting to others slowly again, is what I'm hearing. So we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved. Relationships, harmony. Yes, it's time, after focusing on yourself for so long, to also find more harmony within the relationships outside yourself. And that is something that the universe is going to bring in for you as well during this time, which is going to help you feel more courageous and also just feel a lot better about your physical situation. Especially if you've been dealing with a lot of loneliness, the universe is wanting to bring that in. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. Yeah, so much of you guys have been working on your health, have been working on your healing, and the universe wants you to see that you were put in a place of isolation or putting yourself first for a reason. So you could build upon your own energies first, so you can also give back more to others. And it's not to keep you stuck. It's not to keep you from wealth or keep you from passion in life at all. It is to actually get you to that next stage in your life where you're gonna feel more wealthy, you're gonna feel more passionate, and you're going to be able to connect with people. This period of healing was just necessary, and I'm seeing a beautiful root chakra upgrade. So I see the physical reality will be blooming for you a lot more. So also, if you've been worried about like financial situations, I see you're getting a new chance. But also just in general, feeling like more happy with your surroundings and the people you're surrounded with, and feeling less anxious about all this. Slowly but gradually is what I'm hearing. Don't rush yourself. The universe is literally guiding you towards this new beginning, and it's there for you. It's destined. So that is what they want you to know. You're being guided, you're being protected, and you're safe. So let's close off with some final messages regarding what they need to know to calm their anxiety here, spirits. Yes, I love this. I love this. We have faith in reverse. It's recognition, influence, and admiration. Sorry for like the fucked up little thing, but you're not a fucked up little thing. What the universe wants you to know is that after a time of maybe feeling like you weren't recognized, like people didn't really see you, putting so much of that energy back into yourself, I feel you guys are going to come out of that dark period again. And people are going to recognize you, but they're going to recognize you for that healed version that you've put so much work towards. And that is beautiful. And I actually feel like a lot of you guys, with this landing on the prosperity cards, you guys are meant to maybe shine a bit in the public eye here as well with the fame card. Like you're meant to do something where you're influencing others, where your energy is going to benefit a lot of people. But in order to be able to do that, you had to first balance so much out within yourself. And maybe because you had to do that financially, you guys might have felt less able to bring in a lot of money because you're so focused on yourself. But I feel like the soothing message here is that you guys are meant to bring in prosperity for yourself, and you will be bringing in a lot more prosperity for yourself because you guys are meant to shine in this life. You guys are meant to influence others and maybe even set an example for others with your guidance or just with your energy in general. And you guys have a heart of gold. So people, even after being in a state of maybe feeling lonely, people are going to really recognize you for the heart that you have. And there are absolutely going to be plenty of people who would love to be around you. But this time was necessary for you to first build up your own energies, to build yourself, to heal yourself. So you would have a lot more to give back to the world in general. But that's what the spirit guides want you to know. They see you have a heart of gold. They see you deserve all these good things. And they're helping you move towards that. I hear again, like, slowly and gradually, like that's kind of the message that's coming here. You deserve to have good things for the heart of gold that you have. And people are going to see your golden heart, and they're going to see your qualities. You're going to be recognized a lot more from now on, especially by you just following your passion, speaking what it is that you are passionate about, putting your energy in those things. And the financial stuff will come with it as well, but it's so important for you to follow your heart because that's where a lot of your success will be as well. And then lastly, we have wifey husband material in reverse. So maybe for some times you guys have felt like no luck when it comes to like relationships. You felt like, oh my God, am I ever going to meet people that are going to feel like in alignment to me, that are not just going to bring conflict or negativity my way, but people that are actually going to appreciate me for who I am, see the heart of me, and be able to stick by me in the long run as well. You guys are just oh my God, what do I have here? Sorry, that's just chaotic. You guys are desiring a bit more stability, like long-term stability within, I feel, every area of your life. And the universe is definitely helping restore the balance within your relationships, whether that's friendships or whether that's like partnerships that are going to be with you for the long run. The universe is helping you bring that in, and you deserve some good karma after doing all of this healing. And that's what the universe wants you to know. It's coming your way, and you will find people that will absolutely see you like either as wife or husband material. They'll see the heart of you and they see all the good things in you. Not everyone is going to judge you. Not everyone is going to even, I hear, betray you or fuck you up. Sorry, I need to stop swearing. You have done this healing to attract better outside of yourself as well. So that's a given, and the universe wants you to know this is happening for your good, and it's to bring in this beautiful destiny of yours to shine and to influence a lot of people with your beautiful heart and beautiful energy here as well. Okay, so that's really all I have for you, pile 1. I hope this resonates with you. If it does, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below. And I would love to see you again on one of my other readings. Goodbye. Hi, Pasu, and welcome to your readings. If you felt drawn to this beautiful crystal, we're going to see what it is that you need to hear, like a calming message to help soothe some of your anxiety, to help soothe some stress or whatever situation you might be in, or maybe you would like to save this video to come back to ever when you feel maybe a little bit anxious or restless. We're just going to make this reading very calming and hopefully, yes, just give you some of the messages to bring you a sense of peace. That's ultimately the guidance here and the goal here. So we have this beautiful green, oh my God, why do I stumble on my words? Green crystal here, and I feel like a lot of this energy that I'm picking up on for you guys might be regarding your physical reality. To me, this stone is really about the more practical things in our life. So for example, you might have been experiencing some emotions or some heaviness regarding physical matters, such as your physical environment, such as career, anything like that, we're going to look into it a little bit more to help bring you some soothing messages and what it is that you need to hear to soothe your anxiety. So I'm going to start with some dices and some messages that I wrote for you guys to see what it is that Pile 2 needs to hear to soothe some of the anxiety spirit. Okay, we have 2 plus 3 is 5. So we have divine timing is at play. Yes, and 5 in general, this number means that a lot is changing and a lot has been shifting in your life. And even though to me the 5 energy can sometimes feel quite challenging, this 5 energy is always there to bring in the necessary changes for you guys. So this divine timing is at play. If you guys have been feeling restless about the timing, if you're doing enough, if you've achieved enough, if it's coming in quick enough, the universe wants you to, first of all, take a breath. Yeah, take a breath, do that. And then realize that this is divinely timed for you guys. What is coming, the changes that are ahead for you. And I'm also hearing you're doing enough. You're doing good. You're supported. Oh, actually 2 says you are supported and 3 says breathe. You got this. So, yes, that's where I want to start this off with. And now we're just going to look into a little bit more for you guys. So Pile 2 spirit, what soothing messages like to come through? Whoa. Alright. I want to take these. I'm going to take these. Okay, so we have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Okay, so I definitely see that this might be regarding different scenarios. So for some of you, this might have been regarding your home environment, might be a bit of a stressful environment for some of you guys. I definitely feel you guys have done so much healing. You might have been healing a lot of inner child wounds, mother wounds, father wounds, all of that is coming up. Maybe you've been put in an environment for you to really heal those wounds, is really what I'm getting. And a lot of you might actually be really wanting to move out or find a new home, or maybe even not necessarily just an environment. Maybe this is also just wanting to feel at home with the people around you, or just in general, like find your place where you fit in. And where you feel comfortable as well. And for some of you, you might feel like you've outgrown a bit of the situation that you are currently in. And the universe wants you to know, yes, you are safe and you're taken care of. Divine timing is at play. You're not going to stay stuck in your past situations, because this is coming up very heavy for some of you guys. That we have don't let your past hold you back. Some of you might sometimes feel scared that you're either going to repeat some of the past pains that you've been put through, or maybe you're going to stay somewhere too long and it doesn't feel good for you anymore. And that's why I love that this 5 is coming out, because it's like change is the only constant. We're never the same. Things are always changing, and as much as change can feel scary, I feel like on a deeper level, you guys are really desiring to have a certain change happen for you. So they want you to know whatever happened in the past, if this is people that hurt you, or if this is like whatever has been coming up, you've done this healing, you've been put through this to actually get you to the next phase of your life. And you're going to feel more safe and secure with where you are guided towards. That's for sure. We have a lot of this emotional energy coming through. So some of you guys might have felt a little bit overwhelmed emotionally, as well as where it is that you guys are. Maybe a little bit triggered, but your spirit guides and the universe really want you to know we're bringing more safety to you as well. We're helping you release some of this energy and get you towards more security, emotionally as well, but also feeling more at home. with the people around you. Balance spirituality and practicality. Yes, I love this. So there is basically a message coming through here that it's important for you to follow your intuition, but you guys are definitely trying to figure out how you can balance your intuition and take the practical steps to actually make some sort of new thing happen for you guys. And for some of you, you might have felt like you were standing still for a little bit, like, okay, but what's going to be my next practical step to actually go towards my dreams? Or what is going to be my practical step to move away? Maybe you feel like, I don't know if I have the financial security, or I have this, or I have that. The universe wants you to know that they're helping you to make this change when the timing is right for you. The path will unfold and you will see what practical steps you're guided to take. So pay attention to your feelings, but also don't be too harsh on yourself. You got this, like it's going to happen for you. You're not going to stay stuck. The past is there for a reason, not to hold you back. It's there to teach you. But you're going to move towards something new, which is quite exciting here. So let's see if we can get a little bit more. What soothing messages like to come through for people drawn to pile 2? I love this. I'm going to take these 3. We have peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Yes, maybe you guys have this tendency to sometimes get a bit restless about your goals, about your visions, about what's next for you, which is totally normal. But your spirit guides want you to put in some extra energy towards yourself, to remain peaceful, maybe to remain present as well, and to allow yourself to flow a little bit more. We have a lot of water energy. That is the flow of life. You know, I always say productivity is not just in moving and doing things. It's also very productive sometimes to slow down and take care of yourself, because that is going to constitute in that next phase of your life. So maybe that's something for you guys to also keep in mind here, to practice to be peaceful, to practice to be in the moment. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. How is this coming through so strong? There is this nurturing your own inner child, healing your inner child wounds, which you might have been doing. And we have a lot of this feminine energy. So it might be like healing mother wounds, or just nurturing and taking care of yourself a little bit extra. And how can you do such things? By talking to yourself, like in a kind way, for example, and just taking a little bit of extra time for yourself, especially when you're feeling a bit stressed or you're feeling a bit anxious. Take some time. It's all right. Things are still moving forward in divine timing. You're still getting all these things that you're working towards, that you're setting your mind and energy towards. It will unfold for you the way that it's meant to unfold for you. Take some time for yourself. That is what is coming through. Because everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to, with hidden blessings that you'll soon understand. Yeah, so if you feel a little bit stuck, if you feel a bit confused, if you feel like, okay, what are the practicalities that I have to do right now to make my dreams happen? Maybe you even feel a little bit like, I want to move forward, but something is not allowing me to move forward right now. Trust me, it can be stressful. I totally get that. I'm not judging you here. I'm totally in it with you. But this is happening for a reason. And everything is actually happening so that you will soon see why it was happening this way. Maybe something is supposed to come on your path, you know? Maybe you're not supposed to take that action right now. Maybe you're supposed to sit back and take a little bit of care of yourself first. Tell yourself that everything is okay, instead of maybe getting a bit fed up with yourself. Try and remain nice. It can help soothe your energy. It can help calm some of that anxiety as well. So let's do some more written messages, shall we? Pile 2 Spirit, what soothing messages like to come? Whoa, my candle. Okay, what calming messages like to come through for Pile 2 to help soothe some of their anxiety spirits? Oh, I love this. So we're having to talk about one more thing. Oh, okay, Spirit is saying now you have to talk about a few more things. I'm like, all right, let's talk about it. So I saw this one at the bottom of the deck and I was not sure if I had to take it for you guys, but I feel like I should. Because we also have Beloved One. I am helping with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So there is a side message, and a side message maybe in regards to romance, or maybe in regards to having supportive energies around you, like supportive friendships. I think soulmate, the term is always so hyped, like, oh, a soulmate is like a significant romantic partner. It doesn't have to be. I think soulmates are just people that can really get you a little bit on a deeper level. And that's maybe what you guys have been wanting to manifest as well. A bit of support, a bit of the right people around you. And maybe, yes, there might be a specific person on your mind as well. I feel like a lot of healing is actually happening in your connections as well. So whether that's platonic or romantic, there's a lot of healing happening to bring in something beautiful. So you guys are learning way more by maybe doing some inner child healing, or maybe doing a lot of just healing from the past. Sorry, and things you've gone through. I'm also feeling a throat chakra healing. Maybe in the past you didn't always speak up for yourself. Maybe you let people walk over you a little bit. Maybe there was even a little bit of insecurity where you found it quite difficult to speak up. Maybe within the within the relationships of your parents or people around you, you have not always seen people set clear boundaries for themselves. So you really had to learn how to do that on your own. And I feel like so many of you guys have been learning this or are going through the process of learning this, which your guides are very proud of, by the way. You're learning what you deserve and how you want and deserve and should be treated. And you're not going to settle for anything less. And this is shifting a beautiful change in your relationships in general, because you're not letting those lower vibrational energies get to you as much, because your boundaries are just way better. And that is going to help you attract more partnerships. We have romantic partnerships that are way more nurturing and caring, because you've been way more nurturing and caring within yourself, setting those boundaries for yourself. So you will also not attract those lower energy people, or maybe you will attract them, but you will not let them get so close to you anymore. Do you know what I mean? Because you know what you deserve way better now. And that is amazing. And therefore, your partnerships are going to improve. So maybe if you guys have been scared about, repeating past patterns within your relationships, within romances, so find, people that are going to hurt you again or treat you like shit, trust in all those lessons you've gone through, and trust that you have a way better judgment right now of people around you. You have a way better judgment of the red flags. You have a way better judgment of what you're allowing to get close to you and what you do not allow to get close to you. The situation will improve. Your relationships will improve, and you will find more kinder connections with other people. And I love this because I look at your pictures through my phone, and I'm planning on taking action in reverse. So these are two messages. I feel like we get some clarification that maybe right now was not the time to take action towards maybe a vision that's been on your mind. Maybe you've been feeling like you're so close, but there is something divinely timed here as well. And this is also a message for those who have been maybe picking up on someone else's energy, that we have "I am sorry, will you forgive me?" I feel for a lot of you, there might have been people from your past, and this is a side message. Mercury retrograde has just started, so past energies can come up. And for some of you, this can be past people actually that never treated you properly, and you started to set boundaries. People that took your kindness for granted, or people that just didn't treat you the way that you deserve, are gonna feel sorry now. And you might be picking up on some of that as well, which has been a little bit confusing. Maybe people even, trying to message you or see some of what you're up to. And the universe is just saying, keep those boundaries, because you know what it is that you deserve and want, and don't settle for less. So if people come back, don't, stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself and true to what you know that you deserve. Don't settle for any less. That's just kind of what's coming through. So you might see some past stuff coming up to the surface here as well. I don't know why that's soothing, but yeah, it's soothing because where people might have questioned your intentions or not treated you right, they will get their karma, because you guys have a golden heart. You guys have pure intentions. And that's why it's soothing, because you will know that you weren't in the wrong. Even if other people might have sometimes made you feel like that or left you out in the cold, that's their karma is going to be served, and you're going to get what you deserve here as well. And I love that. Okay, so that's really all I have for you, Pile 2. I hope the message resonates with you. If it does, please give a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below, and I would love to see you again on one of my other readings. Goodbye. So lastly, but surely not least, we have this beautiful Bloodstone crystal. So if you feel drawn to this crystal, we're going to see what soothing messages like to come through for you, Group 3, to see if you've been feeling a little bit restless, a little bit anxious. I just want to give you a bit of calmness and see what it is that you need to hear to hopefully shift your energy into a little bit more peace. So this Bloodstone crystal, we have a lot of grounding crystals in this reading, because that's sort of the energy that we need when we feel restless or when we feel stressed. Is that sense of peace, it's that sense of security, it's that sense of safety here as well. So I think that is also definitely going on for some of you guys. Regarding whatever situation that's been coming up for you, the universe wants to bring you more security, and hopefully we can do that by giving you this beautiful message. So let's see, what is it that Pile 3 needs to hear to help soothe some of this anxiety spirit. Okay, you have 1, 2, which equals 3. So I'm gonna read all of them. 1 is you are doing enough. So maybe some of you guys get a little bit restless regarding productivity. Wondering if you're doing enough, if you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, anything like that, you are doing enough. That's the first thing that's wants to come through. You are supported and loved. Yes, you are very supported and loved, and it's also such a beautiful thing to give yourself that support in love, and love during this time. So yes, it's to give a little bit of extra self-love when you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling restless, instead of trying to move through it, like trying to keep going, can sometimes make those feelings of restlessness and anxiety a little bit worse. But when we decide to take a step back, and that is where we get to number 3, and breathe, it says breathe, you got this, we can help to release some of these negative energies just by staying conscious with our breath. So maybe doing some breath work during these times, or maybe just taking some time out when you need it, because that doesn't mean you're less productive or stuff is not moving forward. Sometimes it actually just helps you to get the right energy to move forward again. So that's something that the universe wants you to know, that you are very supported and loved and you're doing enough. That's a good start. Now let's see a little bit more for your messages. For people drawn to the Bloodstone, what is it that they need to hear to help soothe some of this anxiety? Whoa. One more. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. We have New Moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. I love this. So, Sagittarius energy actually is a beautiful optimistic energy here as well. So, I'm definitely seeing you guys are trying to figure out, okay, what's going to be next? What is it that I really envision for myself that would bring me happiness, but not just happiness? It's like what will also allow me to grow. Because a lot of you guys have been very focused on your growth, have been very focused on maybe, even your perspectives, seeing things from a more optimistic point of view, trying to seek that higher perspective here as well. And I definitely feel there's also a side message. Some of you might have been wanting to travel or move, like even physically. It might be something that you have been really desiring to do. And the universe is want to bring in some sort of movement here. But for some time, you guys might have had this vision, you might have had this idea that you set your mind to, you set your goals to, but it felt like you get into a little bit of a void. Like, okay, I want to do this, but I feel like it's not really moving forward, or the timing hasn't come for me to do it yet, and that might have been frustrating because you are like, am I doing enough to bring in this change for me? Is there any movement happening at all? Because sometimes I feel like I'm standing still a little bit. The universe wants you to know, yes, you are doing enough, but sometimes these void-like periods where you feel like we're not moving forward need to happen, because a lot is moving energetically and it's actually preparing us for some sort of physical movement rather than keeping us from it. So that's something that the universe wants you to know. And then we have be bold and make the first move. I love that. So after a time of feeling maybe a little bit stuck, or maybe a little bit like what's happening next, there will be that insight, or that maybe thing that will click in your mind, or maybe even by connecting with people. I don't know how it's going to happen, but something will happen for you guys to help you make that first move. And I love that the word move is coming out so much. So for some of you, this might be about a literal movement, whether that's career, environment. Something might help you to make a move. Even though you might have no clue how, what, when, why, where the fuck that's gonna happen, the universe is wanting you to know that they're helping you with this. And if I get this message for a lot of you guys, which I relate to as well, that moving or even traveling or stuff like this might give you a bit of anxiety here as well, because maybe picking up on a lot of energies or anything that it's like for you guys, maybe you refrained from making a certain movement. I feel you are gonna get better at this. And I'm not saying, move to the other side of the world by tomorrow. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is every little movement that you make, and that's not to pressure you into something, but to even move a little, everything constitutes to getting you where you are wanting to go next. So yes, sometimes it does require a little bit of boldness, a little bit of courage, but you're supported through that here as well. You are supported and loved, and even if you feel a bit scared by certain movements, the universe is there with you, and you have everything it takes to make the movements necessary for you. That's for sure. And it's okay to speak about your fears. It's okay to have anxiety about things. That's normal. But do not question the strength that is underneath that as well, because you can do a lot more maybe than sometimes you will realize for yourself. Let's do a little bit more about this spirit for the Bloodstone pile. What is it that they need to know? Let's do these three. I'm helping you with your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Yes, you guys are want to feel a little bit more comfortable with maybe the movements that you're making or what's next for you. Maybe the anxiety is just triggering you to just, maybe it's triggering you because it's getting you out of your comfort zone a little bit. So, okay, I said that completely wrong. Maybe you guys get anxious sometimes about things that will have you to get out of that comfort zone a little bit. And that is normal. But we have luck is on your side, meaning that there is a lot of opportunity for things to go well. And sometimes when we get anxious, the only thing that we see is what could go wrong. And the universe wants you to know they're helping you heal. And a lot of this might be because of the past. It might be because of your sensitivity. A lot can come up, but they're helping you heal whatever it is that you do not feel comfortable yet with. They're helping you heal. Don't be too tough on yourself because you're supported through it. You don't have to do the biggest thing in a day, but the fact that you're setting your mind and setting your sights on wanting to improve is the first step, and that's beautiful. We have brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action in reverse. Yeah, this is some of you guys might be scared to take certain actions to move forward. And you might not have been doing this for a while because you might have been in this void energy, maybe doing so much healing that you've been a bit overwhelmed by the outside realities or the step that you might want to go towards. But it's okay. Don't be too hard for yourself because we have this card of gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So yes, you're going to move forward, but you're going to move forward in a slow but steady pace. And people will help you. People will understand. Not everyone, I'm not going to say everyone will just understand everything, but you will find the right people, is what I'm hearing, that will resonate with you more and that will understand you. And maybe you will even find the right people that might pull you out of that comfort zone a little bit, slowly but surely. And those energies are going to feel more gentle. So maybe you've even been around a lot of energies that have made you feel stressed out and anxious, and therefore you kind of drawn back into your own little protective bubble. But on a deeper level, you guys want to get out of that and explore a bit more of the world. And I'm seeing the universe wanting to send you the right type of energies, whether that's within people or whether that's attracting you to certain places where you will feel more at home, where you feel more of that gentle, peaceful energy. Something will help you shift to make you feel a bit more comfortable making these moves. But of course, something that's new can really provide us to grow a lot. But sometimes it does allow us to step out of that comfort zone and trust in our courage a little bit, which can be a bit scary. But I feel like there's something about you guys might be attracting certain friendships or certain people around you that are not going to be judgmental. Maybe you've been judged a lot for your sensitivity or for the things that might scare you, and therefore you might not really speak open about it. But we have this full moon in Aquarius energy, show the world the real you. So you're going to be able to also find people that will understand what you're going through. And as long as you're authentic about what it is that you're feeling, of course, you're gonna have people that don't understand you, that might not support you the way that you deserve to be supported. But be real with yourself. Don't judge yourself too hard, and you will also find people that are gonna be more in alignment and feel more gentle. And to me, this is also about just feeling vibrationally more on your level and just not so judgmental is what I'm hearing. That's maybe something you guys really have been wanting. The universe wants to give you that, but maybe you have to find these people in a bit of different places here as well, um, getting out of your comfort zone a little bit, but you're not alone in that. Can we get a couple of written messages for the Bloodstone Pile spirits? Yes! Okay. I love this. I love your sense of humor. I love that this is coming out under the Sagittarius energy. You guys are gonna find your connection to your optimism more. Having more laughs, having more humor. Maybe after a period of healing, a lot of heaviness in the heart. So maybe having to go through a lot of sadness, maybe even like not feeling very optimistic in your social life or in other areas of your life as well. And I feel some people are going to notice like, oh, this person is actually quite funny, or this person is actually quite nice to be around. And people might actually want to take more efforts towards you as well, if that's something that you've been wanting to manifest. Yeah, like people seeing the beauty within you, as long as you continue to see the beauty within yourself, even though you might also realize the patterns that still need healing, the things you're still afraid of. Try and balance them out and also compliment yourself on the things that you have been getting better at, that you do love about yourself. And try and be authentic with what it is that has been playing on your mind and who you are. Because I feel the more that you guys are doing that, and I feel like a lot of you guys are learning to do that more, people are gonna like you for that authentic energy. Where you might have thought, oh, my sense of humor might be a little bit weird, I don't know if people get it. Instead of not expressing it, express it and see the people that do get it. We have so many people in this world. There are gonna be people that like you exactly for who you are. And the same is with your beauty. You might sometimes think, nah, I don't know if this is something that other people like about me. Love yourself first and see that people will actually see so much beauty in you, because there is so much beauty in every single one of us. And I think you're gonna catch someone's eye here, and not just with your appearance, with actually your humor, your optimism, your strength. That even though you might speak to someone about what you are going through, and this person might see, wow, this is someone who has learned a lot and who comes across quite optimistic and brave, but at the same time this person is also still struggling with certain things, and that might even connect you to people and get you closer. Be authentic about it, even if it sometimes scares you. The right people will like you for you, and you are on the right path. You are going on this path. You are moving forward, even if you have to take some time out for yourself, maybe not being socially so active for a lot of time or for a little while. You are moving forward. And then we have a surprise visit. So that's nice. You might be visiting a certain place, an environment, or maybe even meet up with a certain person is what I'm getting. That will bring you a sense of gentleness here as well. With be bold and make the first move, or maybe you decide to go visit something after a while of not really doing that, or maybe someone decides and to come visit you, where you feel that it's gonna influence you in a very optimistic and positive way, which is beautiful. Any last messages for Bloodstone? Yeah, there's also this last message that For you who took a little time out working on yourself, setting your financial goals aside for a little bit, or not putting a little bit more energy into yourself before putting energy into your career, universe wants you to know increase is going to come here as well. Maybe someone is going to help you guys out. Maybe some place you're going to find and kind of fall in love with again and feel like, okay, this is where I might want to, pursue something or anything like that. You're on the right path. So doors will open for you guys is what I'm hearing. But then we also have, I'm looking through you while you're looking through your phone and then leaving with somebody else. There's a situation, I feel like it's come up in my readings, where maybe some of you guys had to heal from partnerships, friendships, any type of, hurt that might have been caused, maybe even betrayal, maybe moving away from someone, and might even start getting to know new people again after a while of having to heal from a lot of heavy energies. That is something that's coming up. And we have I miss you. So maybe you also still pick up on some other people's energy that might still be set on you. Some heartache that's not just yours, but that's also from other people. So if that's something that you feel like, because sometimes I feel like I can pick up on others' energies and I'm like, am I going insane? I don't think you are, because I think as very sensitive people, sometimes we take on more than just our own energies without even wanting to. So the universe wants you to know, continue to put yourself first and prioritize the people and places and situations that come with a gentle vibe that bring you something supportive. And that is the most important thing. Your heart is healing from a lot of shit, okay? And I just hear that's not an easy thing that's just done within like a week. Like, damn, I'm healed. No, it is so brave to do the healing that you've done, and beautiful things are gonna unfold for you. You're gonna get your good karma. You're gonna get your nice situations. Your good people. Not everything is always meant to be hard, you know. So that's something I want to leave you guys with. You're doing amazing, and you deserve to have these good things and people and places in your life as well. And you will get there step by step. You're guided, and you're on the right path. So hopefully that soothes you a little bit, and I really hope it does. So that's all I have for you, Pile 3. I hope the reading resonates. If it does, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below, and I would love to see you again on one of my other readings. Goodbye.